this is Salmarachi 420. Just want to give you guys a heads up. Been working on this video for some time. I've done some overclocking, done testing without the overclocking, done testing with the overclocking using different gamepad testers, including Gamepad Tester Online. Going to show you a lot of reviews on this. My 3-month review on this. It's kind of shocking, to be honest, but stay tuned. So first thing you're going to notice that you can actually hear me. That's something new, something different. It's because of this new mic I got. I will do a review on this mic later. Today we're just going to be doing one on the Sonicon controller. First part of this review, we're going to go with how the Sonicon works outside the box. Gamepad tester check on the Sony PS4 style DualShock, which is that Sonicon Elite. Again, doing the test on it at the moment. We're going to do a circularity test. It was a little jumpy there for a second, but we're getting an average of 0.7 according to this gamepad tester. This one too, a little jumpy, going the same speed, but getting an average of 0.7, which is pretty much where we started in 3 months ago. Also had an individual asking about trigger pressure, and as you can see with that B7, as I slowly push it, it has lots of you can go as smooth or as hard as you want, but you do in order to hit that 1, you have to come all the way down. And then with the left side, it takes a little bit more push for that left side to come down and activate and start. But if you push it all the way down, it's the only way to hit the 1.0. So you have to push it all the way down to hit the 1.0 on both of them. And then the top 2 triggers, they're just an on or off. There's no in between. And same with all the rest of the buttons. So only the left and right trigger have variation pressure. And you have to push the left one a lot further for it to activate. So the right trigger is a little bit more sensitive. That's basically where I'm getting at. But all other buttons are on or off. No variation. Now we're going to be doing another test. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect my controller real quick and reconnect it. Going to go over here to the input test. We're going to give that a shot. It says we're getting an average of 16.56 milliseconds with a minimum of 7.7. Definitely not liking that. We're going to go ahead and give it another shot. And here we go. This time we're getting a minimum of 3.79, but our average went down to 14.53. I'm going to give it one more shot just for the shits and giggles. I'm going to go as fast as I can on that joystick. We're getting a minimum of 3.79, but we're still getting an average of 13.15. I think that's, to be honest, a little high. Now we're going to show you what overclocking results have given us. Since I'm still running that DS4, I've tricked my computer to think that my controller is an Xbox controller. So the gamepad tester is also going to think it's an Xbox controller. Regardless, still the same controller. Going to run a quick test on it via the gamepad tester. See if we still get the same average error. And our average error has gone a hell of a lot higher since the overclocking. Now we're getting an average error of 3.0, 3.1. The buttons do feel a lot more responsive, I will say that. But the controllers have a lot more error ever since we've done the overclocking. And again, I'll show you that information. We have it right here with a 1000 rate, one with the interval, and this is still showing a 3.5 input delay, and I was expecting it to be at least 1 millisecond input delay with overclocking. So this is after we've gone through and done all of the overclocking. Now it has a refresh rate of 1000. It is filtered. This is the controller, how it pops up on this USB device rate setup. I'm going to come over here and go back to the 1000 test. Give this a shot real quick. Still getting that average of 13.18 with a minimum of 6.94. We're going to give this a little shot again. This time going fast. This time we're getting an average of 12 with a minimum of 2.9. So that little overclocking is doing something, but that max is 39.94, which is pretty crazy high. We had 3 outliers, but still, that's the difference between dying and keep on playing. Now that we've tested the controller both overclock and not overclock, and seeing the results that we've gotten, I want to go ahead and crack this bad boy open and see what we can find. Maybe we can find a brand name for the Hall Effect joysticks. And I'm interested to even see if these are Hall Effect joysticks. So here's what the controller looks like after 3 months of use. As you can see right here, I have been playing pretty hard, been grinding away at it a little bit. It is a little dusty in those spots where it flakes off. Just got done playing a match, and it kind of just flakes everywhere. But to be honest, the PlayStation 5 controller was doing the same thing. On the back side, you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 screws. Now, all you have to do is pull back these out a little bit, as I already have, and this whole back plate comes off pretty easy. This is the initial opening. Once you crack it open, this is the back paddles motherboard. The battery Both of those are going to be your vibration. And you can see it's starting to get a little wear on that trigger right there. Both of them are getting a little wear in those spots. So as you can see, the brand of the joystick is K-Silver. So after doing a lot of research about the Hall effect joystick, come to find out that they are much less likely to wear down. Their controllers don't need nearly any dead zone to accommodate for the eventual drift that analog sticks produce. Now essentially, I looked up the company. It took me some time to find some information about K-Silver. Is a company out of China. Here's all their information. If you want to go to it, there's their website. But essentially, I found this. Also found the patent for it on their website, and I honestly don't know what I'm looking at. So, is it Hall effect? Is it not? I honestly don't know. So if you know if that blueprint was that of a Hall effect, or I might have even gotten the wrong part number off the website. If anyone can educate us on that, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate it. But I will say this, 3 months in, controller's pretty fine. Is it the best controller? Nah, I can feel the back is starting to get a little bit flimsier. I can feel that the left trigger takes more pull to engage than the right one. So there's a lot of little things and they all kind of stack up. If you're playing more casual, I'd say go for it. If you're looking for a more professional controller, I'd say it's probably a good idea to pass on these. It is what it is. So all in all, I think the controller's okay. And I would like to thank you all for watching my video. I'd also like to thank you all for subscribing. That was really awesome. I appreciate it. And I'll keep doing this. Again, thanks for watching.